first, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. As always, we appreciate you joining us. If you're watching on our apps, thanks for doing so. Don't forget you can download those, but however you're finding us, like I mentioned, we do appreciate it. So we're bringing you news now about a news conference that happened actually earlier today in Woodburn, Oregon, in association with what you see there on the screen. So a local organization that's actually has, I believe, over 100 organizations that are part of it. There was this conference talking about how there have been 30 plus arrests in the Woodburn area by ICE, according to them, here over the last couple of days. And so we're going to get into the details of this and probably a lot more information here, because joining us, we have Leslie Dominique, who's been down there. And Leslie, thanks for being here and being a part of the show. And, we're live streaming here, so there we go. Just had to fix that. But Leslie, thanks. Yeah, again. So for people who are catching up here on what's going on, could you just give us a recap and understanding of what this event was?
Alrighty, yeah. So we attended a press conference in Southeast Portland this morning. Basically, immigrants' rights group, Oregon for All, they announced that more than 30 immigrants were arrested by ICE in Woodburn yesterday. They're saying this happened in the early AM in areas near the downtown area, so near some restaurants, residential facilities as well.
So over 30, and that's quite a few there for downtown Woodburn, those familiar with that area. So that's must have been quite a presence, I would imagine, even to facilitate handling that many. Did they give an idea of how many ICE agents that they thought were out? I don't know if they did or not, but.
So those specifics were limited. We actually haven't even gotten it confirmed by ICE that these raids have occurred. So we don't know how many agents were out here. We don't know how many people in particular were detained. I do know that this group is estimating that it's about 31 immigrants.
Yeah, 31 people. And for this organization, could you let us know, what this organization was and who was taking part? Maybe just a few of the people that were taking part here, or groups that were taking part in this thing that took place earlier today.
Yeah, so immigrant rights group Oregon for All, they kind of led this press conference this morning. You had other attorneys associated with immigration rights. We also saw a city councilor there as well. So there was a large group of people in this press conference. What I can tell you is that there's a lot of videos circulating online regarding the raids that occurred here in Woodburn yesterday. We actually spoke with one gentleman who took a video of a man who was detained in a residential area. We'll have that video in our shows this evening. We also know that the Woodburn School District sent out some messages to families yesterday, letting them know, making them aware that these raids did occur, and they mentioned that they'll be upholding the sanctuary laws in this situation. So they're just trying to make sure families are feeling safe at this time.
And did they give, any indication as well? Actually, let me ask you this. Did you speak to anybody specifically at this event, or were you able to talk to any of the people who maybe families who were taken, or some of the organizers themselves?
Mm-hmm. No families, so no family members were there. We were told by Oregon for All that they have made contact with these families, and as you can imagine, it's troubling for them to have their family members detained and not probably getting limited information on where they are and things of that nature. So we weren't able to speak with them face to face. Many organizations there today, and they're also they're emphasizing that this is the largest raid that they've seen in Oregon in this year. So it's a pretty serious thing we're talking about.
All right. And as you mentioned, reached out to ICE, but we have not heard back from them at all on their side of things. But certainly a lot of people talking there in Woodburn about this. And I know you're out there, out there on the ground for this as well. And as you mentioned, you'll have more later on today. Anything else that you think is important for people to know about this story as they're following along with it?
I'd say as you're following along, some videos circling online are related to incidents from previous years. So you really want to be careful with your fact checking with that. And we're going to try to give you information from officials as we get it. We haven't gotten much yet from local police departments, sheriff's offices yet, but we're hoping to get that to you.
That is such good advice when you're seeing some of those videos circulating on social media or wherever you may be. Make sure that what you're seeing is reality or is something that happened, recently, because you do see that a lot, the videos from completely other places or a long time ago being shared and misrepresented. So great advice there. And Leslie, thank you, for what you're doing out there. I know we'll have more information, as you mentioned, later on today, and hopefully we'll hear from some of those organizations as well. So thanks so much, Leslie. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so she is out there in the field right now, so we'll let her go. And we're going to continue on here with our show as we update you on some of the other big stories that are going on. So we're talking about ICE here. I will say, earlier at 1 o'clock, we were talking to Spencer Schott, our reporter, who is outside of the district court's hearing that is going on downtown, the trial, rather, the bench trial that is the state of Oregon, the city of Portland, and the state of California versus the Trump administration regarding the legality of sending National Guard troops into the city of Portland to that ICE facility. The Trump administration saying they need it, the plaintiffs saying they don't. There's been a lot of testimony on that. So I do want to say, if you want to follow up on that and get some more information, we'll have more for you here on Fox 12 Now, but also definitely go to kptv.com and you can follow up on that. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, we're going to take a break. Actually, if you're watching on our app, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. Plenty more information coming here throughout the afternoon. I do recommend downloading that Fox 12 Oregon app. You'll get the notification when we're live, and we bring you as much information as we can possibly get. And we can do it a little bit in a more longer format on here, but we can also do frequent updates. So when we have more information, we'll bring it to you as quick as we can. We'll take a quick break for now. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Dibler. This is Fox 12 Now.